What's happening, guys? I'm actually meant to start this earlier, but I didn't get around to it. I'm starting work on my childhood EQK right now. I never really knew that thing was clear until today. There's your information on the, I can't believe it's, I guess it is relatively low RPM altogether. 1350 on high, 1200 on normal, and 1000 on low. Yeah, she's sizzling in there pretty good. The thing's pretty nasty, but it did have very high mileage on it. The grill, front grill, it's your faceplate, that's your rear grill, and the filter's almost dry on it. Like I said, this is all original too, in original condition. So, yeah, I'll show it again when it's done. You know, I can't help but comment on the surprisingly large size of the evaporator for a 5,000 BTU unit. Sorry, 5,200. Ooh. Yeah, it's actually, I'm actually kind of surprised. You gotta see this. Instant. I'm just gonna finish this up, let it sit for a few minutes, and that's gonna be the end of that. It's all coming off pretty good. Better new bright action than I expected. This is my childhood unit too. I've had this since I was like probably 5 years old. It was in the bedroom, my bedroom of the house in the Golden Ridge section of Levittown where we grew up. I don't live there anymore, so I can even give you the address if you want to look it up. 296 Golden Ridge Drive, Levittown, PA. If you look at an old enough view of Google Maps, you might even still be able to see it yet. You can look at the old videos and I don't know if I have a video, but pictures of my old Flickr page. I'm sure it's on there yet. And this thing turned out freaking way better than I expected it to with one coat. Still got a little bit, I still got some down here to get rid of. I did do a drain hole. I started making a drain hole of its own. That's the one I gave it. At the unit's lowest point, makes sense, right? Look at that, it's all draining out of there, which is good. Oh yeah. I don't know if I shouldn't put another one in there just to be safe, but it's starting to make it. It started to make its own drain hole right there. Well, said everything's shining up pretty good. I didn't damage the data plate either. I was able to clean that off pretty good. Right here, motor tag shined up very nicely. The compressor looks sweet. Terminals all look perfect yet. I'd say we have ourselves a winner. That condenser looks fantastic too. I started on one more coat for the evaporator. I didn't notice a little bit of a crud right in there. I don't really know if it's going to come out, but like I said, every time I thought it looked perfect. It turns out, if you look at it, it's still foaming a little bit. So sometimes, even though they look perfect, sometimes there's still some, you know, bacteria, dirt, crud on there that you didn't even realize was there. So never hurts to go over it again. Now Dave should be here any minute. Actually, I'm probably be here by now. But he messaged me about an hour ago, and he still ain't here. So he should be rolling in any minute. I think I am going to give this a coat of paint on the bottom of it. I'll have to very carefully pick the condenser up out of there and move it over for a little bit so I can get to it. I think it's pretty important to go the extra mile on this one, especially being how sentimental it is. I like to install it today. Might happen, might not. We'll see how the day goes. And I also need a new pump sprayer too. Look at that, it's pumping out without me even having my hand on it. Maybe as simple as an O-ring. I'll take a look at it before I buy a new one. But for now, I'm just gonna, every time I'm done spraying with, I'm just gonna relieve the pressure, and that'll be good enough for now. And we're out of new brights. This is gonna have to be what it is at this point. Looks damn good to me. In any event, catches later on as I do some actual restoration work on it. Catches in a bit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that foam in it. Actually, there's, speaking of the devil, there he is right there. Look how much crack. I got most of that off too. That now I'm completely happy. You can't see anything on there anymore. Oh yeah. You get all the suds off of it, let it sit out in the sun a few hours. I take apart the next unit I got it fixed up today. And then at that point I should be able to do most of the paint work on it relatively quick, especially with this warm and sun is out right now. So that's good. Hose this up, finish hosing it off. And we will move on from there at that point. What's up, Dave? It's going, buddy. Guess what this is? Well, obviously. Well, yeah, but what one?
Is this that one that was in your... When you made a video about years ago that had that flip switch, toggle switch to upgrade it hopefully?
No, this is my childhood one from when I was a little kid.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
But 5200 BTU should be perfect for that computer room over there where that oversized half point is. Oh yeah, so I was gonna put an older one in there, but dude, you can't put a price on something like this.
Oh,
I'm getting it cleaned up the best I can, and that's gonna be that.
Yeah. And so it's not gonna see much use.
I'll probably do it this one. I'll set the thermostat at like 75, that way it doesn't get any hotter than that in there. And then when I'm in there, I'll slide it down to 60 and then put it back. I'll just leave it on energy saver. And that one there trips a breaker when I have the stereo on. And if I have just that, it's fine. But if I turn anything else on, it trips it. Look, I think that thing's pulling 12 amps. That's max, pretty much max. If you put anything else on other than that, this thing draws like 5 at the most, I think. Yep, 5 at the max. It'll draw 5.
So you have to get that.
Taking a better look and realizing how easy it would be to take it a step further. So, yeah, I want to give this a coat of oil-based rusty metal primer paint, and yeah, may as well do it right when we have it apart. Amazing. Pick a fancy color for this too, just because I'm about it. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get apart. So, yeah, may as well do it right. You know, a quick, easy way to get these EQK cases back if you can't save them. That's all stained, guys. That's not coming back. Bright coat chrome. That's pretty much what it is anyway. And it looks pretty damn. That's pretty close to the original. You can see over here. So look at that. Just like that. Nice and easy. It's a quick way of, like I said, new bright it off the best you can to get the oxidization off, because it is an aluminum case. So it's going to oxidize within reason, you know, to some extent. And then get the rest of it finished by a nice quick coating like so. And that is the easiest way of getting an EQK back as close as you're going to without spending a shit ton of time. All right, I was hoping to have it put together back together yesterday, but I didn't. So it's actually now a Wednesday. Thing dried out pretty good. I have all the metal pieces coated. I have all the visible parts repaint. Oh crap, I gotta touch that up a little bit. Alright, not a big deal. It'll dry relatively quick out here today. So the condenser looks great. Evaporator's perfect. The foam's a little rough, but I'm lucky I was able to save any of it at all. The switch works pretty good now. Thermostat's freaking maxed out. As in, what I mean by that is, this instance is that it'll kick on no matter what, unless it's set the fan only. Case is redone. Looks brand new. As new as it's gonna get. see what else. If that ruined my paint, I'm gonna flip. No, it's in there. We're good. Side panels are brand new looking. Just gotta put the pieces on it. This here is the top bar. That came out good too. And of course the rear grill got redone. Of course I covered up the EQK tag as well, which is a must, obviously. Come on. It's this project what I use is what I would call a Reader's Digest restoration. And what I mean by that is that, yeah, technically you got everything and it's as good as it's going to get, but you didn't pull the cooling system out. Yeah, so the only thing I got to do on that yet is I got to touch up this fan shroud here, and I have to do the bottom of the base pan on this. But other than that, it's ready to go back together. So once it's finished, I'll let you know. This is what we got now. Look at that. It hasn't looked that good since before I was born. Alright guys, this is the wrap for this one. I think I already have a little fly trying to hang out in here. Hang on. Can't let something sit for 5 minutes, man. Alright, so she's ready to go back in. Brand new side panels. All ready to go in. Ready for installation. Everything's just original, just redone. The original grill, original filter. Believe it or not, the filter actually survived. I can clean it off again. Already, obviously, survived the 5 to 15-year-old me. Maybe earlier and maybe later. But yeah, this is my first one, and it's strange to say that if I could only keep one out of all the units I have, I can only keep one. This would be the one I'd keep. Can't put a price on sentiment and nostalgia. So next time you see this, it will be installed. It's ready to rock and roll, ready to go. Anyway guys, how's that for a 2-day restoration project? Thank you very much for watching. Any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. Drop a line in the comment box. Till then, catch you next time.